Hi, everybody. Good to have you here. So, today we're going to talk about limiting beliefs. We all have them and we want to be aware of them and we want to beat them. What you will learn in this lesson is what limiting beliefs are, how can we identify them. We will talk about some of the common examples of limiting beliefs, and then we'll do a little exercise. So, what are limiting beliefs? A limiting belief is a state of mind. So, it's really important to understand that this is a mindset and or a belief about yourself that restricts you in some way. So, it is not a fact, it's mindset, and oftentimes it's a story. It's what you're telling yourself. Everybody experiences limiting beliefs. We all have them, but learning how to identify them can help you proactively prevent these beliefs from limiting you. So, if you were to understand what they are, when they show up, then you can identify them and pinpoint them and say, okay, gremlin, please stop talking. I thank you very much. Great to hear from you. And here is my response to that. So it's really important that we become aware of them. Then we learn how to identify them and then develop some strategies to battle them in the moment. Okay, so what are some common limiting beliefs? I think the most common one, certainly the one that I hear the most, is I'm not good enough. For example, I'm not good enough to manage this project. I'm not good enough to manage this team. I'm not good enough to get that role. I'm not good enough to present that thing or to speak at that conference. I don't really have the authority, for example, right? So that's number one. Number two is I'm too old or I'm too young. This is also, so age really comes into play here, especially in a work environment and a career environment. So I'm too young to be a manager. All the other managers around me, they're 10 years older than me. They have gray hair and I'm too young for this. Or I'm too old to be able to do a good job at that. I don't have enough time. So again, very, very common. I don't have enough time to invest in myself. I don't really have enough time to do a career change program. Or I don't have enough time to invest in learning that skill. I don't really have enough time to prepare for my interviews, right? Then I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough knowledge in that department. I'm not smart enough to lead this meeting. I'm not smart enough to lead this team that is full of very smart individuals. Or I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough experience for this big career move. I don't really have enough experience to lead this whole function. When these limiting beliefs present themselves, can you try to correct them with these affirmations? So, to I'm not good enough, you could say, I got this, and I am enough to manage this project. Too old or too young. I may not have enough experience or as much experience as I would like, but I have a commitment to excellence and that goes miles, right? I don't have enough time. So, this is something that I actually love doing and I challenge people to do this. That can you just change the verb and as such reframe this? So, as opposed to saying, I don't have enough time is a concept that is had, to I will make time. Okay. I haven't yet made time for my next big leadership career move, but going forward, I will carve out some time. I will deprioritize certain things so that I can make time for this thing. I will delegate certain things so that I will make time for this thing. I will make time for you, individual who I really value. All right. So, making time for your kids, for your job, for your own self, very importantly, as opposed to having time, which is more of a victim attitude. Okay. It's passive. So, make time. It's more active. Take control, take charge. I'm not smart enough. So the only way I will get smarter is by doing the things that are uncomfortable and teach me. So again, learner attitude, right? At the moment, I may not feel very smart about this thing because I lack the knowledge, but the way that you get smarter, the way that you acquire knowledge is by doing this process, which is called learning, or which is called stepping into your stretch zone, stepping outside of your comfort zone. So I'm very excited about this. Uncomfortably so, but I'm excited about it, right? And then I don't have enough experience. This career move is going to give me so much experience. So as opposed to I don't already have experience, think about this is how I get experience, right? A lot of aspiring managers, for example, may be in a situation where they're feeling like, okay, well, I can't manage because I haven't managed. The requirement for this position is that you need to have managed people. Now, of course, in order to manage people, you need to start managing people. And in order to start, you need to be given the opportunity and you need to take that opportunity, right? So I'm going to step into it. I'm going to gain experience as opposed to I don't already have experience. You're thinking about, wow, what a great ride and journey this will be. All right. So these are some ideas for correction affirmations. Okay, enough talking. Now this is your turn. Take action now. What are your limiting beliefs? So take a moment. You might pause this video if you like, or stay with me till the end and then do this in one go. What are your limiting beliefs? Write them down and write them all down, okay? In all honesty. And then take a moment, take a pause, take a break, come back to this list and read your limiting beliefs out loud. And then be your own devil's advocate and battle this limiting belief with some correction affirmations. So change the statement from the limiting belief into what it really is. And then note this down and say in the future when I'm in a process, for example, when I'm interviewing for something or when I'm presenting the strategy for the next quarter or my vision for the next year of my company expansion, and I'm feeling a little bit anxious about it, nervous about it, and these limiting beliefs are popping up in my head, this is what I will tell myself. This is what I will do to quiet down the gremlins in my head. So come up with a strategy for your future self when the limiting beliefs take over and dominate. And as a bonus, I will challenge you to do a video for me. So in the video, talk about here are my 5 limiting beliefs, 3 or 5, and here are my correction affirmations. And then end the video by saying, I am awesome. Practice it in front of the mirror and or record a video. And then once you record the video, share it with me, share it with your accountability partner, share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.